Hello, I'm sitting in the big comfy chair, which means it's time to watch a movie. Before we get to that, why don't you like this video and subscribe to my channel? I plan on making more content like this and other types of things. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's go back to the chair. My favorite actor is John Goodman, so I thought it would be fun to do a review of a movie with John Goodman in it. So I went back to 1984, where he was in the movie C.H.U.D. Let me warn you now that this is not the most in order, well put review. This movie's all over the place, and I really did the best I could. So let's get on with it. In the first scene, we see a lady walking her dog, and she gets sucked into a sewer. Neat. Once we're done with the opening credits sequence, we're introduced to our hero, our main character, Cooper. He just seems to be a jerk. It's like that's his main character trait here.
George, this is Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Cooper and his wife bicker a little bit about photography and stuff.
It's at 10 o'clock. Alderson Studios, we're booked. You're shooting.
Come on, don't make me do this. I've been up all night.
I don't get it.
Do you know which box my jewelry case is in?
It's still down in the basement.
Wait. You brought up all your camera stuff and left my things in the basement? My jewelry? Yeah, don't you think you better get it?
I mean, sure, he's being ridiculous, but I hate her too. So when she goes down to the basement, we're introduced to the neighbor.
Well, if you need anything, I'm Francine, this is Justin.
I'm Lauren, hi.
She comes up a little bit later, so there she is. Yeah, this is the scene I mean. She's scared of boxes. We keep being introduced to characters that it feels like there's some sort of like protagonist spot for them, but I just don't like them. I hate everybody so far.
Can't tie up the whole force just because some guy decided to walk out on his wife.
Okay, so this is Bosh. He's the police captain. So he goes to respond to a missing persons report from somebody he recognizes. It's this guy, A.J. Shepard.
Well, A.J. Shepard.
Bosh, what are you doing here?
You called my precinct.
What is this, some kind of bad joke?
Who is so far the only character I like. Best dude in town, edgy attitude, and everything.
Save it, Bosh.
So AJ runs a soup kitchen, and some of his regulars live underground and have gone missing. He's concerned about them. Wait. When Bosh arrived at the soup kitchen, Shep was ready to get him out of there. He didn't want to have anything to do with him for reasons they don't really explain. But then Bosh says, "Oh, I gotta go," and Shep doesn't want him to leave. And what?
Oh, don't be scared. Where are you going, man?
I've got to go check in.
Check in?
Alright, so our favorite photographer went to the photo shoot that they bickered about earlier, and then he leaves early because he's supposed to go get this bag lady that they keep talking about out of jail, and then he follows her into the sewers to go see her brother. And apparently her brother needs a gun, and when Cooper asks her why she needs a gun, she gives the best possible answer.
He needs it. He says he needs it. He needs it.
Yeah, great answer.
So then the brother, Victor, tells us about some ugly F-worders that he needs to shoot.
Shoot them.
Shoot who?
Ugly.
Friends. And then we get to see his leg, and he's got this big nasty bite. Now this is one monster movie. So then we go back to Bosh and Shep. And after a little bit of sass, Bosh finally admits that his wife has gone missing.
She must have gone out to walk the dog.
Hey, do you live around here?
A couple blocks over.
Oh, she's the lady who we saw in the beginning. After that revelation, Shep doesn't seem to hate Bosh anymore. Okay, so then Shep helps Bosh identify some other missing people. Some of his regulars. So AJ and Bosh scour the sewers, find some sneaky government stuff,
This. NRC. You know what this is? This thing detects accumulated radiation. They wear these things in nuclear power plants.
How do you know that?
I used to be a nuclear physicist. I saw it on TV.
And then they hear some sort of monster roaring. And then we go back to seeing Cooper. And he's still just mean. Like right in the beginning of the scene.
Can we talk now? George, sit down.
I gotta develop some photographs and get them over to Derek's. I gotta.
But it changes after his wife says this.
I'm pregnant.
On second thought, maybe Derek can wait a while.
And now he's nice. And everything's fine. Like it just flipped.
George and Lauren aren't in right now, but if you want to, leave a message when you hear the beep. Beep.
Oh, never mind. Okay, he's still sometimes a jerk.
Honey, I want to go into this phone booth and we'll have to wake Uncle Art. Find out where we're going. Come on in, dear.
Uh-oh. Scary sewer stuff's going on. Hands! We saw hands! We saw monster hands! Oh. He's dead. So this little girl who just witnessed her grandfather getting eaten by the monsters goes to the police and they don't believe him. Until Bosh arrives and he takes it seriously because he heard that monster roar in the sewers. So Bosh recruits Shep once again, because they're best friends now, to go find Cooper because apparently everybody knows everybody. You want to see if maybe he has pictures and information about the people in the sewers. So of course, when Cooper's not home, they break into his house and steal the photographs of Victor's leg bite.
You gotta get in there somehow. Hey, that's breaking and entering. You're under arrest, Shepard.
Good police work. So now the best friends forever are taking the information that they've gathered to Bosch's superiors. And of course they treat them like they're crazy. And they start to listen a little more when Bosh threatens to take it to the media. And then Shep loses his mind.
How does this tie in with the people that are missing? Well, now, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Now, there's no cause to be insolent here.
Eat it!
So then Shep storms off and leaves. So then Bosh finds some paperwork that says something about a C.H.U.D on it. So he asks about it.
C.H.U.D?
What? C.H.U.D.
Here, let me see.
Now, give me that. Where do you think you are? High school? It's a classified government file.
Now, what does it stand for?
A cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
Alright, so during all that, we had some scenes with Cooper and his wife on a nice date talking about the baby that's coming, and this reporter dude comes and interrupts it, and it ruins everything.
I don't want to talk about it now. I'm too good a mood. I might agree to anything.
Glad to hear that. I think it's time you and I had a little talk, Mr. Cooper.
And then there's also this really weird scene where, well, just here, see.
What's happening?
So now that Bosh knows what C.H.U.D is, he's told that the C.H.U.D is dead. So Bosh goes with his superiors to check on the C.H.U.D to see if it really is dead. And well, it is, which means the movie's going to be over soon. So Bosh and the government guy send teams down to make sure that there are no more C.H.U.D. And Bosh gets snappy. He learned from his best friend Shep.
Benson,
Yes, sir.
get those cops out of there.
What, are you kidding? Your man has a camera. Mine has a flamethrower.
He just threatened a government official with violence.
I see something there in the flames.
Are you crazy? Nothing could possibly survive in them.
Radiation level going up.
Oh, there's more C.H.U.Ds. Movie's not over yet. Let's keep going. So when Cooper goes home, he realizes that his pictures aren't there because I guess he just wanted to go look at them. Then he has this great conversation with the reporter about his pictures being missing.
I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not showing you anything unless you give me my pictures back.
I don't have your pictures. Police have your pictures.
Police, you still putting out that crap? Why would the police take my photograph?
Because there's a cover-up going on.
Cover-up.
So that reporter, Murphy, and Cooper go underground.
Cover-up of what?
I don't know, because I don't know what was in those photographs, but I know the only way to find out is for us to get down there.
You want to go down there?
Yeah, I want to get down there. Now.
So at this point, knowing that there's more CH.U.Ds, the government official decides to gas out this specific area of the sewer. Shep learns about this and decides that he needs to go under and save his people. But then this jerk traps him under, killing everybody.
Fire.
And then we go back to see Cooper and Murphy. Murphy gets CH.U.D-ed.
I have to beat down.
And then we go back to Shep, who found more CH.U.Ds. And then the CH.U.Ds found Shep. Then we have this scene where Bosh finds his wife's body, and of course he's upset. Alright, so let's pause for a second, because I know I said that I was reviewing a John Goodman movie, and he hasn't shown up yet. But look, here he is. He's gotta be our hero. He's a police officer. He's gonna save the day, and this movie is gonna be over soon.
7 to 6.
John Goodman will defeat the CH.U.Ds.
Nice look.
Subtle.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of a creep, but he'll redeem himself when he kills the CH.U.Ds. Right? Okay, maybe not. Rest in peace, Diner Cop. We may not have seen much John Goodman, but he was in it, and I'm this far. Let's keep going. Alright, and then we go back to seeing Cooper explore the underground, and just... there's a scene I just can't give it justice by explaining it, so please just watch this beautiful fight scene.
You killed my brother.
And apparently, somehow, Shep and Cooper know each other.
You Cooper?
Yeah.
You all right?
Who are you?
I run the soup kitchen.
On Ken
Yeah, right. Man, this is crazy.
And now they're best friends. So after everybody in the diner died, it seems like the government's taking it a little more seriously.
There are 7 manholes at that intersection. These are the only 2 that go anywhere. Seal them.
And then we have this huge revelation that you would think would be really important for the movie. When Shep discovers that CH.U.D does not stand for cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers.
Contamination hazard, urban disposal.
Shep and Coop keep searching for a way out of the sewers, and they find bodies instead, and Coop freaks out. But then, they find the camera gear left by that crew from before, and they're able to get a hold of their good buddy Bosh. So Bosh is on his way to save the day and unblock a sewer tunnel. So Bosh is about to move the truck that blocks the exit that would save his friends, but then Mr. Government Cover-Up over here threatens to shoot him, so he punches him in the face, and takes the keys, and moves the truck.
You won't shoot me, Wilson.
I will if I have to.
So he moves the truck just enough, but then Government Cover-Up shows up again and shoots him.
Here!
So now, this lunatic is trying to hit them with this truck, so Shep grabs a gun and shoots him in the chest. And that's the end of the movie. For real. That's actually the end of the movie. This end sequence right before the credits just kind of lingered too.
Last shot.
I have so many questions. One of the problems with trying to gas the C.H.U.Ds was the concern that maybe they'd find a way out and escape and come to above ground and kill everybody. But now, they've moved a truck, haven't killed all of them, and that manhole cover is still open. And now the movie ends. We killed a government official, and maybe some C.H.U.Ds, but not all of them. I definitely didn't cover everything with this movie. It's sporadic and insane, and I had a really hard time keeping track of everything. Now it's time to rate the movie. When it comes to movies with John Goodman, I decided to rate it on a 3-point scale. A movie can be John Goodman, John Badman, or John O'Kaman, and I'm really just gonna rate it based on if I enjoyed myself or not. This movie's a bit stupid and all over the place, and it's hard to follow, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But oh boy did I enjoy myself. Keeping those two differing factors in mind, I've decided to rate this movie a John O'Kaman. Congratulations, C.H.U.D, you are not complete garbage. So now that I'm all done with that movie, let's go see Other Benny again. Welcome back to the bathroom. Thanks for watching this video. Why don't you let me know what John Goodman movie I should watch and review next? If you want to like this video, that'd be fantastic. I appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, you can see more of what I'm doing, and that'd be great too. Alright, thank you very much. Bye!